Hi, everyone. Hey, it's really good to see you. I'm Sharon, the Makerspace librarian here at the Rawlings Library, and thank you guys for joining me for our first virtual program for Family Makes. Today, we're going to be making flower fairies. We did have kits that were available if you signed up on the Rawlings website and picked them up via curbside. If you are interested in getting some more of those kits, we do have a couple more available. Please give us a call, 562-5600, or send me an email, sharon.rice@pueblolibrary.org, and we can get those kits sent out to you if you'd like to do this program after you see the video. But I did film this video in the Idea Factory this afternoon. So without much further ado, because I explained pretty much everything in it, let's go ahead and get started with the video here. So I'm going to just share this YouTube video with you.
Hi guys,
and I really hope that it explains everything you need to hear.
Virtual
and just enjoy.
Here we go. Sharon. I'm the Makerspace librarian here at the Rawlings Library, and I'm really happy that you have all decided to join me today. Hopefully you've all got your Flower Fairies kit that you picked up during the last couple of days so that you'll have all the supplies you need to make this little flower fairy that's really cute. But if you didn't and you have stuff lying around at home you'd like to participate, here's what we're going to be using. First, we're going to be using a artificial flower that has a lot of layers, and I removed it from its metal stem. We're going to be using a few big wooden beads. This one I've drawn a little face on, so that's its head bead. This other big wooden bead here is its body bead. We'll need a few of these little sparkly pony beads like this for arms and legs and neck. And finally, we'll just need 2 regular length pipe cleaners for arms and legs and body. We're going to start by taking apart the flower. So this back piece here just pops right off, and all of the pieces are stuck on. We're not going to use this green piece, I guess, unless you want to. But we're going to take all of the layers of the flower off and just kind of lay them right over there. 1, 2, 3. They're all different sizes, which is what makes it fluffy, and that's something that we'd like to maintain as we make our flower fairy. If you come across these little plastic pieces in your flowers, just pull them off. They're not necessary. We won't be using those. Get all the way to the tip and you find that it's really hard to get this off, no problem. We probably have enough petals already, so I'm just gonna let this fella go. So that is going to be our flower fairy's flower dress. All right, our next step is going to be getting our pipe cleaners together for the body. So we're going to twist these 2 pipe cleaners kind of like a cross. There's going to be less up here and more down here. So we're just going to twist them together. And we're not going to go too crazy quite yet because we'll have to do a good bit of adjustment. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and put on our neck bead, which is this guy right here. And that is going to be the fellow that holds this in place. And then we're going to put on our head bead of the flower fairy. Ta-da! There she is. And at this point, we're going to twist this pipe cleaner that's coming out so that her head doesn't come off, and we can make some pretty cute hair while we're about that. And you can make your hair look whatever you'd like. This one, I think we're just going to go with a little bun. Because it's easy, but you could make a corkscrew or whatever you think would work. But this flower fairy is just going to have a bun. It's okay if the arms kind of move around with this person a little bit. We're not going to worry too much about that. So now we're going to make the actual arms of our flower fairy. To do that, we're going to take one of these other little shiny pony beads and slide it on each arm about halfway down. Go. My hands are shaky. I think I've had too much caffeine this morning. All right, so then we're going to fold that over on each one of those, and we'll wrap the excess around the body here. Just wrap it so that each side of the flower fairy has 2 layers of pipe cleaners for their arms. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to twist. We're going to take this bead, hold onto it, and twist. And that's going to give us a nice, solid looking arm that's posable. And is not going to come apart on you. And we're going to do the same to the other side. I have to turn it over because I am profoundly right-handed. Okay, these are all nicely twisted and wrapped around each other. And they're about the same length, so you can see already that our flower fairy has a head and her neck and her little torso and some cute arms that you can bend and pose kind of any way you'd like. So now what we're going to do is put her flower dress on. Each one of these petals has a little hole in the middle, and we're literally just going to string them on this long pipe cleaner here, one at a time, to make a nice fluffy dress. And it's okay if they go upside down. We're going to put each one of these back on. All right, here we go. Now our flower fairy has their dress on. So we'll put their body bead then, which is this longer one that you guys should have in your kit, now onto the pipe cleaner underneath the pretty roughly dress of our flower fairy to hold her in place and make sure her dress does not go anywhere. So that's going to go on the bottom here. We're just going to slide it all the way up to that part. So now we need to make legs. We only have one pipe cleaner to do legs down here, unlike up here at the top where we had the 2 ends for the hands. So what we're going to do is kind of measure a quarter-ish of the way down on this pipe cleaner, which on here it's about right there. We're going to string a bead onto it and leave it right there at that quarter-ish mark, like that. We're going to fold the pipe cleaner up towards, let's see here, towards that body bead, and then we're going to twist. So here we go. And there's one leg of our flower fairy, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Put it halfway down, fold it up, and twist. And then there's this little pokey bit right here. We're going to wrap that around so that we don't poke anybody with our flower fairy. And now your flower fairy has legs. So these are also posable, just like the arms are. We'll put down the dress, and there you go. There is our beautiful little flower fairy. And because that she's made out of wire, she can be a ballerina flower fairy. Or she can hold on to something like your lamp, or she can go and live in your potted flowers. You could build her a nice little house there. She can hang from your chandelier. She has all sorts of really pretty fun things she could do. You could dress her up. You could give her more hair. You could add some glitter to her petals. That would be really, really pretty. There's a whole lot of different options there, but this is the basic assembly of your flower fairy. So thank you very much for joining me today as we made our first Family Makes project virtually. If you guys have any questions, this video will be on YouTube and also on Facebook Live. You can add any questions to either one of those platforms, and I will get back with you with any sort of information or clarification you might need. And we'll be back again next month on the third Saturday at 3 p.m. to do this again. And until I get to see you all again, and I can't wait to, stay safe and stay healthy and just keep making. Have a great day. Bye.
My mic was muted. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our program. For those of you who were having a little bit of struggle with the sound, I noticed that I got a comment about some sound. I don't think that there's anything on my end that I can do to make that louder, so you may want to crank the volume on your computer, and if not, I'll just try to project better on my next video. Anyway, I do have a couple of my little flower fairy friends that are here with me. I have this lovely, let me see your face, red pinky friend, and our yellow one from the broadcast earlier. So if you would like to get a kit for one of these belatedly because you think they're really cool, because they are, like I said, call the library or email me directly at sharon.rice@globalibrary.org, and I will get one out to you. Thanks for tuning in. It was really good to virtually see all of you guys, and I hope that I get to see you again next month for our next Family Remakes. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, keep making. Bye.